is a quick short video on the finger exercise. It's quite simple, very valuable. It'll really build up some strength in your fingers and some speed in your picking, which is very important later on. Have to start somewhere. This is a very simple exercise and it's very easy to learn, so stay with me. I'm going to come in close. I'm going to show you how I use these 4 fingers on these 4 frets. Okay, so hopefully you get getting a nice close-up of my fingers now. I have them spread over for the 4 frets that we're going to be using. I'm going to put my first finger on the first fret, close to the fret. I'm going to strike it with the pick in a downward direction. And I'm going to do the next fret with my next finger, strike it with an upward strike on the pick, down on the next, up on the next. And that's about the exercise. Continue the exact same method on each string, changing strings with the pick, down, up, down, up. So you get the idea. It's quite a simple, straightforward exercise. It does take a lot of time to get used to it, but it will build up some callus on your fingertips, which are very important, and it'll help you build up some speed in your fingers. Now I'm going to show you my picking hand. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what my picking hand is doing while I'm doing the finger exercise. Most importantly, I brace my hand on the guitar somehow. I touch the body of the guitar. This keeps my hand steady and knowing where it is at all times. This will be very important. Okay, so I'm now playing the 4 notes on the other side that you saw earlier. This is how I pick them. Down, up, down, up. Minimal movement. And I change strings all the way to the top. Okay, starting from the top, going down. After enough practice, this becomes normal and your hand will be used to picking up and down without thinking. Okay, so finally, a quick recap on the finger exercise. It's quite simple. It looks easy. It's not. It takes a lot of work, but keep at it. It does build up some strength in your fingers. One last thing, the reason that this exercise is handy, besides the fact that it strengthens your fingers, it's a great way for me to communicate to you as a student. Later on when we're learning scales or even tunes and I'm trying to communicate to you without being there, we could assign your 4 fingers to these 4 frets and you would know that they belong to those 4 frets. So if we're on the first string, I could say 4, 3, 1 and you would know. And the second string would be 4, 2, 1 and 3, 1. And eventually we'll be learning scales and all sorts of things. It's a great way to communicate. So keep at it. Finger exercise is very well worth learning. It's very valuable and I still play it to this day. So keep at it.